All right, it looks like we're recording. Welcome back to Dr. T's Gee-Rhage. Doing a tool review today. We haven't done one of those in a while. So I bought this, I don't know, maybe a year ago or something over at Harbor Freight. They're around 15 bucks. I bought it because way back when I used to wrench, one of the guys in the shop had like a snap-on one where, you know how on like Chevy truck, it has those, or maybe it was a Dodge. I think it was a Dodge truck where it had the two kind of pinch bolts on the, like on the A arm, there'd be a bar going across, and there's two like bolts where you can kind of slide it out a little bit. Anyway, so for alignments, or probably a better example, on alignments when you got they're decompressing it here. On alignments where you need to bring camber out a little bit, so you put this between, like the fender skirt and the strut, and then the guy had one like this. He'd pump it up, and it would bring the strut out a little bit, to adjust the camber. So I saw it for it was probably around 15 bucks over at Harbor Freight. I'm like, well, that'd be come in handy for stuff, It's Harbor Freight, so it says 300 pounds. I'm not too sure about that, but yesterday, me and Mini-Me took off the hood so she could kind of work on it, a little bit easier to work on. And there was this part here where it kept on hitting when you'd go to close the hood. You can see where it kind of worked off some of the paint there. So while I had it off, I went and, yeah, I know this is a barn door latch, but while I had it off, I was like, well, I'll slide out the holes a little bit, so bring it out a little bit, that way this doesn't hit anymore. So since she wasn't here today to help me, because, Mini-Me had to work, my daughter's at work, so I was like, well, I need something to kind of hold this out while I hold this side with a box end, and then tying up the other side with a ratchet. And so I had this, inflated this up, like wedged it between there, inflated it up, brought it out as far as I could, because the holes are slotted now, brought it out as far as I could, and tying it down, and it worked. Got rid of that. Hood alignment, though, is a little wonky now. Kind of, oh, yeah, actually, it's not that bad. I just closed it weird. It's still not great, but, it's about... Actually, now there's a big gap on both sides. Before I had a big gap here, small gap here. I did notice, for some reason now, the screws or the bolts are a little bit too long because this won't shut. And you can see the part where it doesn't shut is right where those super long bolts are. So I got to buy some shorter bolts for it. But, yeah, no more... because it made kind of noise like a tin can when you go to close it, it'd bend a little bit. So slotted those, worked out pretty good. This recommend, only 15 bucks. I think I bought it on sale for like 12. Sometimes you can catch these on sale for 12. Recommend, even if I just used it this one time for 15 bucks, I'd say, use it. If it pops on you, go buy another one. It's worth it. So this is a recommend, especially if you're doing any kind of body work.